before,
afternoon, sir. How are you?
good afternoon. Before starting the session, we start smiling,
Oh, yes, 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 yes,
seeing
yes.
the names. Okay.
Okay. So you're looking bright today, maybe healthy also,
Yeah.
much better than your previous day or last day. What do you think?
I have come in my own face now, in
Yeah, yeah.
own shape also. And I tell you, credit goes to you.
Okay. Why do you
Yesterday,
give credit to me?
yesterday, after your session, as I thought deeply
Mm-hmm.
that Aisha ma'am's husband is doctor, so she can be considered as half doctor because one movie was made half girlfriend. So I thought actually the doctor's wife must be half doctor. So her advice may be taken into consideration, and
Okay.
I took it seriously. And then I uh, taught my one class and
Mm-hmm.
6 to 7.
Mm-hmm.
At 7 o'clock, after leaving the class, immediately I rushed to doctor.
Thank you, sir.
My
Thank you for doing it.
my family doctor, and I told, and there was a crowd actually, there means
Mm-hmm.
many patients. So I
Mm-hmm.
told him that, sir, my students are waiting, I
Mm-hmm.
have kept them waiting, so
Mm-hmm.
please give me medicine. But he what he did actually, he to avoid me, because he had many patients, he told his compounder, take him for
Mm-hmm.
measuring blood pressure, this and oxygen, everything. I told the compounder that this is doctor, how to avoid patient he knows very well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, check everything. And he checked and everything was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fever, blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I said actually I know everything is okay, only I have the throat problem. So
Mm-hmm.
the doctor gave me medicine, and I told him that, doctor, I want to speak tomorrow very well,
Mhm,
because
mhm,
I'm just I'm fed up now, because
mhm,
I'm my students are not able to understand. Listen to me.
mhm,
So he said, don't worry, you will be all
mhm.
right. And he
Okay,
gave medicine. One dose I took in the night, and
okay.
one dose in the morning, and I believe one dose I will take in the night. And tomorrow I am going to teach in IGNU, and I will be fine.
Wow, that's great. Wonderful. I'm sure that the medicine has worked.
What?
And
Yeah.
yeah,
Doctor is
okay.
very good. I have family doctor, very good doctor.
Oh, that's amazing. That's great. And I have an experience to share with you. I had a very unusual learner in my session just before this. So he was from Bhutan
Okay.
and he was a monk.
Oh my God. My
Very
God.
unusual.
He's my copy.
No, no. He had long beard, long hair,
Oh, oh,
right. And he told me he's living in the middle of forest.
oh my
Up
God.
he has given up on all worldly things.
So why he's learning English?
He's an author. He's writing books about
Oh,
meditation, about dharma, about Buddhism.
living in the forest.
Yes, he told me rest of his family members are living in USA, in different parts of world.
He's
They're all,
alone.
yeah. He said that I was in corporate job a few years ago and I've lived in India for so many years, Mumbai, metro cities of India. I've completed my education from Himachal Pradesh, and now he made a conscious decision that I want to live in Bhutan.
Okay, so you will learn many things from him also, as well as from me. Because I also treat myself as a monk, because I am motivational speaker, and I have lot to share. And that is why I think topic means start today, so that I can share many things again.
Yes, sir. Why not? Please go ahead.
So what the topic is, I think,
Age is just a number.
oh,
Age is
age
just a
is
number.
for me, but that monk will be younger than me, I think.
Yeah, I would say he must be in his 40s.
Oh my God, 40s. Oh my God,
Yes.
I am so young before him, in front of him.
Oh my God. But don't you think life is very tough for them? He's
Oh,
living in the forest completely. I still keep thinking, okay, I have to come to this session now. I have to focus on this conversation
no,
now.
I tell you, yeah, because I have to wind up that
Mm,
session. So, but I will just conclude the thing. I
mm,
tell you, this is because of passion. The same thing which I told you again and again and again. If you have that passion, you will not feel anything difficult. I tell you, everything become easy for you, because you have a passion, you are living your life, you're living your passion.
Mhm.
So similarly, like I am living my life, I'm enjoying my life, I'm not taking it as a burden. And when I teach, I think I'm just playing game, I'm enjoying. Like
Mhm.
people like going to Singapore and US,
Mhm.
Russia. I think I am enjoying all the countries teaching here in my
Mhm.
class. So that is why it is a passion, and he would have the passion this
Mhm.
of this doing
Yes.
this. Okay.
I have a quote to share here. A quote to share here. Work becomes play when you enjoy it.
Yes, you're right. And I told you the similar quote that if you make your profession your passion, if you make your passion your profession, you will enjoy it.
Mhm. That's true.
So yeah, choose whatever you whatever you like. Like I tell you one example. Once I was having dinner in a hotel, and waiter was very means hardworking and dedicated. So dedicating. So I asked him, uh, "Do you like working here in the hotel?" He said, "I don't like, sir." Then I said, "What do you say?" He said, "I love it."
Mm.
Then I asked him to call your manager. He called, and I appreciated in front of him. So, manager, manager, how beautiful, how hands, how nice waiter you have. He has told this thing to me. And then he told, yes, sir, he is very hardworking, devoting. He has dedicated, he is dedicating, devoting, and determined. And
Mm.
then I found, yes, it is happening because he loved his job.
Mm.
Even his waiter, but he loved his job. I told you yesterday, the person who started thinking to become salesperson and become salesperson, the
Mm.
teacher who started, who used to think about to become teacher, and today he's teacher. So this is the same thing. And you can understand, I always used to think about teaching, but I
Mm.
could not teach. But I'm living my passion. So that is
Mm.
how. So I would like to tell you, age is just like number. Not only when I am old, when I was young, I tell you,
Mhm.
I completed my engineering in 1981 when I was 20 years old. Then I joined HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, where aeroplanes were manufactured. So in Kanpur, and when I was 20, I looked young chap. I kid gloves, you can say kid gloves. People
Mhm.
treated me like kid gloves. And then whenever I went to work,
Mhm.
my senior said,
Mhm.
why did you join this? Your
Mhm.
time, your age is to play, enjoy.
Mhm.
Okay, you have joined, no problem, but go
Mhm.
and enjoy. Go and
Mhm.
enjoy. I will look after everything about you, because you are
Mhm.
under me, I will see. So
Mhm.
it happened with me when I joined railways, the
Mhm.
same thing, because that time I was 22.
Mhm.
Again, my officers told me to go and see Mumbai. It is a beautiful city, and people like to come. People, it is dream of people. So why don't you go and enjoy Mumbai? And I was given the leave without sanction. Means it is you just enjoy your vacation or leave, and
Mhm.
I will give you attendance. So this was the life when I was very young. I am telling you, the age is just a number, because age I was very young, but I was working there. And now, when I grew up and I became 50, and then I started thinking about, because somebody told me that, why don't you do graduation, or why don't you take degrees from it? Then
Mhm.
I realized, yes, he's right, I can do it. Then I did my honors and masters.
I think it was that railway officer that motivated you to pursue this course,
No,
right?
no, 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 no. He was director of IGNU.
Okay, okay.
He was big officer, topmost officer of IGNU, who wanted to uh, get his birth confirmed through
Mhm.
VIP quota, and
Mhm.
he heard my name from somebody, so he
Okay.
requested me. Said, "Sir, can you get my birth confirmed?" Why not? I'm Minister of Railways. It is very easy job for me. It is piece of cake. So I did it, and when I did it, then he called me again to thank. And then he asked me, "Sir, what do you do? How do you spend your weekends?" So I said, I enjoy my weekends by watching TV, by moving here and there, and marketing everything. So he said, "Sir, why don't you take degrees from me? It is very easy for you." only you have to go to Rajghat from railway board. It is very near, I think. Yeah, I said yes. So you go and my officer will receive you. He will offer you snacks, coffee, etc. And only he will get your signature. And all the formalities will be completed by him. And then I agreed and I went. And same thing happened. Officer was waiting at the gate and he took me to office and everything he did, only he got my sign. And then my journey started. And
Mhm.
then I tell you, when I completed graduation master, acha, and what happened when I used to go to college to attend classes on weekends. So many a times it happened. Then when I entered the class, students got up, stood up. So
Thinking
I
that
said,
you're a teacher.
yeah, I said, please sit down. Please sit down. I am
Okay.
not a teacher. I am a
Mhm.
student.
Student.
I am also waiting for teacher. Please sit down.
Mm-hmm.
It happened. And sometimes uh, my teacher just behaved in rude way.
Okay. With you
Then
or with all students?
no, because of to me only, because I was showing over smartness, because
Okay.
I was treating her like a child, and
Okay.
she was master, she was a teacher. So
Mm-hmm.
she understood that he's not giving me proper respect,
Mm-hmm.
and then she shouted. So
Mm-hmm.
I complained to my principal, because my principal was my friend. So principal told him the next day. She said, "Sir, any problem? Sir, any problem? Don't feel, sir, feel comfortable." So,
Oh,
so this thing
oh my God.
happened,
It's
and
quite hilarious. Mm-hmm.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when I completed graduation and masters,
Mm-hmm.
then I thought that I will have to teach now after
Mm-hmm.
my retirement.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to uh, improve myself, enhance my knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
and acquire many things. So I thought about British Council, and you would believe, after retirement I joined British Council. I enrolled myself for taking
So
for
how was your experience there? Do you think you have?
I'm telling you again, same thing. So what happened when I used to go, and all the students were young, 20, 21, 18, and
Mm-hmm.
they saw me. Sir, are you here to take classes? I
Mm-hmm.
said, yes, like you
Mm-hmm.
only. And
Mm-hmm.
then I mixed up and they started liking me, loving me, and everything they started sharing with me. And I liked it very much, because I was thinking, I was considering myself as a student.
Mm-hmm.
And then they shared everything, and I also shared them. So and then they offered me one day, "Sir, will you accompany us to the hotel?"
Mm-hmm.
I said yes. I didn't know about these things. So Connaught Place, there is a bar
Okay.
where couples are allowed. Only couples, means girlfriend,
Okay.
boyfriends only.
Okay. Mm.
And how did I know this after that? That day I could not understand what happened. So because girls were there and boys were there, so I went with them, and then they asked me, "Sir, which brand do you like?" And all the students actually, I said, "What? All of you take this whiskey, etc., beer?" "Yes, sir." "What is harm in it, sir?" Oh my God.
Today's generation. Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
God. I was amazed. I was surprised. I was shocked. Okay. So I said, "Okay, you can bring beer for me." "Okay, I will
Mm-hmm.
have beer." And this, and then we ate many things, and then the bill was shared, because
Mm-hmm.
they made some WhatsApp group and shared the bills,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody paid. So I paid.
Mm-hmm.
So and then I completed. And what happened one day, Khushi ma'am, she was teacher,
Okay.
and something she taught me, and I said, "Ma'am, this is not correct."
Okay.
And she started Mrs. Miss firing, scolding me. "What? How do you say this is not correct?" I said, "Well, this is correct actually. Who told you?" "Some of your teachers are from British Council only." Then she said, "Okay, yes, you are right. You are right. You are right." Because I was so sure. I got that. I learned that from other teacher, and she was telling something wrong. So then, from that day onwards, my students started telling, saying, telling me, calling me as teacher. They said actually, sir, why don't you take classes? Why don't you give classes? Because you know better than Khushi mein. So
Oh,
it happened actually. So it happened, and then
sir, I have a
I
question. When did you learn grammar and other these things? When did you learn different concepts of grammar? Were you
uh,
already well versed with grammar when you
no, yeah.
before your before your course, when you pursued this course? Did you have
Uh,
some knowledge of grammar?
I tell you, actually, I was mathematics teachers actually in Agra.
Mm-hmm.
I told you for 14 years I used to teach,
Mm-hmm.
and there I developed my interest in English because
Mm-hmm.
one student I started teaching English
Mm-hmm.
of 12th class.
Mm-hmm.
12th class that time when I did not do any graduation or masters in English.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to study, and then I was flummoxed actually. I was thinking how to learn these clauses, noun
Okay.
clause, adjective clause, adverb clause. How can I learn these classes? And I knew that the basic grammar or the parts of speech, etc. So what I did, I used to go to many stations by train. So during my journey, I used to study, and studied daily. I would study all the time English grammar by Rain Martin. One day I got to know by myself. Nobody taught me. I came to know that sentence when it works as a noun, it becomes noun clause or noun phrase. When sentence works as a adjective, it becomes adjective clause or adjective phrase. And similarly, adverb.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was very happy that day. Oh my God, I got something. And then I taught my students, and they also liked it. And then after that, I tried many things. I tell you today, it is very simple for me. I tell
Mm-hmm.
you the system. If this video is going on up YouTube, so to find out noun or noun phrase or noun class, you have to use what, whom, and who.
Mm-hmm.
What, whom, and who. You just ask the question, putting
Mm-hmm.
these WH family words, and you will get the noun.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, if you want to find adverb, then you have to ask कब क्यों कहा कैसे. I tell my students in this very
Mm-hmm.
simple way. कब क्यों
Mm-hmm.
कहा कैसे. When, why, where, how. When,
Mm-hmm.
why, where, how. You ask questions, and if you get answer, it is adverb. Then one thing I teach my students, which is surprising, that I go home. So,
Mm-hmm.
what is the question? Where do I go? So,
Mm-hmm.
students say, sir, home. So, I say,
Mm-hmm.
home is adverb. Oh my God. Then they start thinking, my God, home is noun, sir. But I
Mm-hmm.
say, no, home is adverb here because I go home. Where? Put where? Where do I go? I go
Yeah.
home. Home is
Yeah.
adverb. I go abroad. Where do I go? Abroad. Abroad is adverb. These things actually I came to know by myself many things, and then I joined British Council and learned many things which I never learned anywhere.
Mhm. That's great. That's great. So coming back to the topic,
Coming
and
back to that,
yeah, do you think
yeah.
that our society is ageist? I mean, say it's decided by the society when to marry, when to have children, when to pursue your education, everything. And do you think that our society, the young generation, they give respect to the old people or the senior citizens? So how do you look at it?
See, it is up to them. We have not to think about this. We have to let go, and
Mm-hmm.
when you start letting go, you will enjoy the life. Because
Mm-hmm.
if I would have thought what students will think about me, because
Mm-hmm.
I was 60 and they were 20, 22, 23, but I tried to mix up, and I did it. I
Mm-hmm.
overcame that shyness, and
Mm-hmm.
that is how I did it. All, not only one, six courses I did,
That's
six
great.
batches I attended, and
Mm-hmm.
IELTS also I did everything, every day-to-day English, everyday English, all the courses, many
Mm-hmm.
courses. I
Oh,
spent 60,000 rupees on myself.
wow, that's great.
One course was of 10,000, and I
Mhm,
took six courses. So I
mhm.
spent six, but I learned many things, like
That's
dust is actually dust. Dust means actually normally dust is noun, but
now.
dust is adverb, verb also.
Mm-hmm.
Dust is verb also. So
Mm-hmm.
these things I learned there only. Dust the dust the chocolate over the cake.
Yeah.
Dust the
Yes.
chocolate over the cake. So this is the verb actually. And I tell you a very good example. I love you. I love you. Here, love is verb. But if I say I have love for my country, love becomes noun. So
Yes.
these things are very, very tight.
Mm.
This is
Yes, you
brilliant.
have to understand it. That's true.
And
Is there
I
anyone? Has there been anyone who criticized your decision of pursuing education or pursuing a course at that point of time?
no,
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 no, not
everybody
even a single person.
appreciated. Everybody appreciated, and they said, "Sir, we are inspiring. You have
Oh,
inspired me. You are my
wow,
inspiration."
that's
Everybody should, sir, because when you can do it, why can't we do it? And
mm,
this happened with me everywhere. That is why I got cooperation. And actually, I was hilarious person, jolly
mm,
person. So I always jubilant. So I
mm,
always cracked jokes and I made them laugh. And the atmosphere was happy atmosphere actually. So
mm,
people always students like me because I never created that sadness or showed my
mhm,
sad face. Actually, I didn't. I
mm,
always tried to enjoy,
mhm,
and
mhm.
I I
I believe
behaved.
that you can. I believe you can gel well with any age group.
Yeah, Kelvin. Yes, you can see. You're right actually. But I believe, if you want to become young, if you want to remain young, try to accompany young. Try to
Mm,
live with young people. So
mhm,
what happens actually? The vibration, the vibes,
mhm,
the vibes they radiate. It
mhm,
affects actually. You become young. You feel you are young, and that
yeah.
is why it is very important for you to accompany such people of such people who are young. So I never attended any company where people were old.
Mm, that's true. You should be young at heart,
Yes.
right?
and,
Yeah,
and my students, when I started teaching, actually I am surrounded by my students, and then I get positive vibes always.
that's true. That's true. What advice would you give to someone who's planning to start a new career at the age of 50, 55, or 60? Is it practically possible, or
Yes,
does
it
it
is.
have any
Yes, it is possible.
downsides?
No, no, it is possible. It is possible. Suppose due to any circumstances you could not achieve your goal, or you could not accomplish what you wanted, so you can start anytime. And I tell you, KFC owner 62, he
Mhm,
started his career in 62 because he started when he was young, but he could not succeed.
mhm,
He discovered his recipe of chicken at the age of 62, and
mhm.
then he became popular and famous, and at up to 95 years of age he worked very hard, and today you can see KFC. So like this, George Biden tried a lot for becoming that president, but he became president at the age of 75. Bowman Irani tried very hard because he was waiter in the hotel, and when he was waiter, he liked movies, so he used to go to watch movies, and then he started doing theaters, and then after that, because he had the dyslexia problem. Dyslexia means he could not read the words.
Read.
Like,
Mhm,
yeah, the movie was Tare Zameen Par. Tare Zameen
mhm,
Par, the same story was there. So he could not speak properly. Stammering. He stammered when he speak. So these things he overcame, and then he first movie he was offered, that Munna Bhai MBBS,
mhm.
and then he became very popular, and then Virus in Three Idiot, and very popular, and correct. And now today you can see. So he at after 50 or 55 he started his career, and today you can see. So many people are there who started their career at the old age, and they
Yes.
became successful. So why can't we?
Yeah, they are
If they
breaking
could
all
do, I
these.
can do. If they could do,
Yeah,
I can do.
people are breaking all these social barriers
All the,
nowadays to achieve
yes,
their.
yes, do it, but live yourself. You live your passion. Yes.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Sir, what a session. What a session. Oh my God, you filled it with, I would say, lot of energy. So amazing. I don't have words to describe. Really.
Yeah, gradually we are going on the right track.
Yes. Yes. That's great. So can
That
you open your chat box?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So there was no grammatical error at all or throughout the session, but
Mhm.
some better words. For example, you said that I started thinking deeply. So when we think deeply, what do we call it? Contemplate.
Yeah, completely. Yeah, contemplate. Yes.
Contemplate.
Yeah, I
Okay.
could
I
use
was,
it.
yeah, I was a young chap at that time, young lad. You can
Yeah,
also
yeah,
use young lad, right?
yeah.
I mixed with them. I gelled well with them, or I became friends with them.
You are
Yeah.
actually using synonyms. Actually. Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
I'm just telling you the synonyms, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gelled well with them, or I got along with them, or I became friends with them.
Actually,
And
you are right, but I think again, I want to tell you, I
mhm,
always use simple words and simple
yes,
idioms because I'm speaking for my listener, not for
yeah.
myself. So I want to make them understand. Actually, that is why my motto.
So
Everybody
what if
says,
I want to hear you? What if I want
but
to hear
but
you?
actually,
Will you
no, no.
sing for me?
For you I can prepare. So that you can become happy. Oh, sir, you have used very good words. But I try to use very simple way, and I believe that this is the way of speaking English.
Yes,
Always use simple words, simple
yeah.
idioms. So that I tell you, once happened, it happened with me. I
Okay.
delivered a very good speech in Toastmaster. I did not get award, and I asked my team members, EC member, committee members, why did
Mhm.
I get award? They said, "Sir, you use difficult words. People could
Oh,
not understand, and they did not vote for you."
oh, that's so it can sometimes go against you, right?
Yes, that is why
Mm-hmm.
I started. Changed myself and started using easy words. So,
Okay.
but okay, you are teacher, and I will take the photograph.
One last thing that I would like to share, that is the bill was split among members, among different members. The bill was split.